Alright, so we're on to day 10 here, and I've woken up to a beautiful day here at Gaspesie National Park. It's about 9:15 now. Just had a nice big breakfast, and I think to celebrate this beautiful day and to celebrate day 10, I'm gonna go on that mountain hike at Mont Olivine. So to get there, we're gonna hike past the waterfalls we went to yesterday. I'll take a quick little stop there. But continuing from there, it's about 6.5 kilometers and about a 450-meter incline. So I'm gonna try to conquer that. It's not the mountain I'm looking at right now. That one is about 1,000 meters up, so that would be quite the hike. But we're gonna hike a smaller mountain. That one's actually closed for caribou season, the one I'm looking at. So we'll go check it out, and I'll see you along the way. So I don't know what animal this is from, but this is kind of new. This wasn't here yesterday, and it's real close to my RV there. So something big lurking around here. All right, I'm here again at the Chute de Sainte Anne, and just stopping here for a second for a sip of water. About a kilometer into my hike, went through this pretty quickly, and then the rest of the hike's a little harder. So figured I'd get this over with, and I'm just gonna get moving pretty much right away. I stayed here for quite a bit yesterday, so just thought I'd pop by again and get on my way. So I'll catch up to you soon. All right, so I'm here at the trailhead for Mont Olivine. So it's about 5.1 kilometers to the summit. There's a few stop-offs along the way. So there's just a bit of a bridge up here. And then once you get up there, I believe you turn one way for Mont Albert and one way for Mont Olivine. So I'm going to go to Mont Olivine because Mont Albert is closed, and I'd probably get in big trouble if I went there because there are mating caribou and they're endangered, so don't want to disturb that. All right, I'll catch up to you soon. Alright, so I've hiked just about another kilometer, and I found this beautiful little stream and a kind of little mini waterfall up here. It turns out I'm actually right behind a couple that I believe I saw yesterday when I was hiking in this area, but I think they made the same decision I did yesterday with the rain and stayed back, and I think they're out on the trail with me today, so they seem like a nice couple, but I'm kind of giving them their distance and, you know, just giving them their space, especially since I'm not very fluent in French, and, you know, I don't want to force someone to speak English that doesn't need to. But yeah, just stopped here for another quick water break, and I'm gonna keep going. Beautiful day, not too hot yet, so it's just wonderful, especially in the shade here. So as you can see, we're about 3.6 kilometers from the summit still. It's been mostly flat, and as you can see right now, we're going downhill. So I imagine it's going to be a pretty intense hill up soon. I've been wondering where the incline's going to be, but I think it's going to be quite drastic. So going to keep going. We got a lot of nice little boardwalks like this along the way. But yeah, I think that's it up there, about 3.5 kilometers away. So let's keep going. Oh, we got a nice little river here, actually. It's very clean water from coming down from the glaciers on the mountain, I'm sure. All right, I'll catch up to you soon. Alright, so I've just passed those beautiful rapids. I believe now is the time to start summiting. As you can see, the trail is getting a little rockier. It says the next terrain elevation is about 240 meters. So I think this portion of the path is going to be one of the more challenging bits. So get some interesting footage here, I'm sure, and following these rapids here. All right, catch up to you soon. So I just ran into a couple, the one that I mentioned earlier that I've been kind of running into on and off, and turns out they do speak English. They're from from Ottawa. It's a lovely couple. But they mentioned that right after I left one of the bridges a little while ago, a mother moose and her two babies came out to the water, and I just missed it by a couple minutes. You know, if I was there, who knows if it would have come out. I was a little more out in the open than they were, but maybe I'll take a bit of an extended break there on my way back and see if I can catch anything. So the terrain has all become very rocky like this. Looks like I'm following some kind of old riverbed or something. You see steep rock on the way to the summit to Mont Olivine. So a bit tougher hiking, but not too bad. Still have my breath in me. Been stopping for lots of water breaks, and it's not too hot out, so it's just a beautiful temperature for hiking. All right, catch up to you soon. Looks like this might have actually been an old riverbed. Got a bit of a stream flowing through here, so I'll have to be very careful with my step, because looks like from here on I'm hiking up a bit of a river. All right, watch my step. So the terrain here has changed quite a bit. It's almost just like a swamp now. I guess this is where all the water's draining from. But as you can see, they've installed some boardwalks along here, so you don't get sucked in by the swamp. It's dry on that side, kind of wetter on that side. But I think I'm getting pretty close to the summit now. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I'll let you know if I see anything else cool. All right, I'm at the crossroads of Mont Olivine, right there, and Lac du Diable. Diable? Who knows? But I think I'm gonna hike to Mont Olivine right now. So I have another 1.5 kilometers at 170 meters. Come back down to this crossroad, and maybe if I have enough energy, I'm gonna go to Lac du Diable. as well. So we'll see how I feel when I get back down from the mountain, but I think from here to there I'll catch up to you at the top. All right, so I made it to the summit, and this might be one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. As you can see, there's mountains beyond mountains, no end in sight. Just a beautiful view up here. So I'm gonna stop and have some lunch, enjoy the view, see if I can see any caribou out in the distance there on Mont Olivine and the other chick-chocks. But yeah, this is stunning. Totally worth the hike. It was a little bit treacherous, as you saw along the way, but you know, I think anyone with any basic hiking acumen who brings proper water, food, and I like to have my hiking stick, could do a hike like this. And as you can see, you can't get a view like this anywhere else without doing a hike like this. So yeah, I'm gonna stop for some lunch now, and I think I'm pretty energized. I'll make my way down to the lake down there and get some more footage down there. All right, I'll catch up to you soon. So I've actually continued along a little higher along the mountain, and just on a slightly different side of the mountain. As you can see, still beautiful views, and I'm still going up. So I'm going to try to reach the highest point that I can here on this path. Back there was some interesting rocks I had to climb up of. Yeah, so we're going a little bit further here. We're gonna see how far we actually go here. So I'll catch up to you in a couple minutes, I'm sure. So it turns out where I stopped off before was not quite the summit. Had a little bit, a couple hundred meters more to walk. Pretty easy terrain compared to the rest, though. Just kind of going along the top of the mountain here. Lots of beautiful views along the way. Just incredible. But we can see a sign a little bit ahead. I don't know how well you guys can see it right now, but I believe that is our summit sign telling us our elevation. So I'll get over there and I'll let you know where we are. All right, we made it. 670 meters is what we climbed today. So as you can see, we're quite high up. Oh, I wanted to zoom out, not in. As you can see, we're quite high up. If you're afraid of heights, maybe that's not the best view for you. I don't even want to get too close here. But yeah, as you can see, we're pretty high up here at the very summit of Mont Olivine. So surrounded by the Chick-Chock Mountains. So yeah, I think I'll return down now, hit up the lake that's down there, and then make my way back. Once I get down the lake, the terrain is fairly easy compared to what I've been doing for the last couple hours here. So I'll get through that again, get back down there, and yeah, I'll see you guys down at the lake. Wow, what a beautiful place. So as I'm leaving the summit here, these were what I found some of the more challenging terrain along the whole path. As you can see, I'm traversing it with a camera in my hand, so it's not too difficult, but kind of a little bit of boulder climbing along this little path here. But otherwise, it's just steep hill, steep terrain, and a long steep hike. So as long as you can handle that, this is a great trail for you. Ran into the couple that I've been passing back and forth pretty much my entire trip for the day. It's taken me about 3 hours to get to the summit here with all the filming I've been stopping and doing, eating lunch, etc. So yeah, I said goodbye to them. They were very friendly. They were from Ottawa, so they spoke English. One of the few real conversations I've had since I've arrived in Quebec, because I generally don't want to make people speak a language that they don't normally speak. So yeah, said goodbye to them. They were very friendly, gave me some suggestions for some other things to see in the park. Although my time is winding down, I'll kind of try to see some things tomorrow maybe on my way out. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, now that we are descending, it's going to be a little bit of an easier hike. Still have quite a bit of energy, so I think I'm going to stop at the lake. Stop there for a few minutes, relax, some nice benches and stuff. And then from there, it's pretty easy terrain back to the campsite. So I'm going to continue down the summit, and I'll catch up to you at the lake. Alright, so I made it down to Lac de Diable here, coming down from the mountain up there. So it was much faster coming down than going up. And once it got down here, there's a kind of beautiful breeze now. So yeah, it's all easy hiking back to the campsite now. Just gonna have a quick sip of water here by the lake, relax for a little bit. And yeah, just continue on my hike back. So I'll catch up with you along the way. I'm going to stop at the river again where they said they saw the moose, and spend a couple minutes there and hopefully see something pop out. Alright, I'll catch up to you soon. So I've just ran into another couple, just passing the falls, getting closer to the campsite again. And they said that they spotted the moose again. This was back at the location where the couple said that they initially saw it, which is only about a kilometer from where I am right now, maybe even less than that. So I'm gonna mosey my way on over there, relax for a bit, and it sounds like it's still in the area. So hopefully, if I relax for a bit, I can find her and her calves. So I'll meet you down there, and then hopefully we can find the moose. Alright, so I've been here for about an hour-ish now, and doesn't seem like the moose is gonna come out for me. I guess I put on my moose repellent instead of bug spray or something, I'm not sure. But unfortunately not gonna see a moose today. But we'll keep on trekking and see what else we can find.